let's talk about the Asics Gel-Nimbus 24. Very yellow. Let's do this. I received those shoes a few months ago from Asics. I didn't pay for it. They sent it to me free, but they do not pay me to say what I say. You're the first one to see this. Nobody have anything to say before I publish this. Only you can say something in the comments. I'm kind of new into shoes reviews, so I create myself a little review guide. And well, let's dive into it point by point. The first point is about the look. Well, they do that model in very different color. I didn't choose that one. It's a little bit too yellow for me. At least that's what I thought when they sent it to me, because I asked for this model and they choose the color. At first I was meh. And well, when I received it, I was kind of surprised. It looked great. Seriously, it looked great. And I have to say that never in my life I receive compliment when I walk into the street about my shoes. And actually with those one, it happens many times. Well, I would say around 10 times when they were new. Actually, they might be less impressive because they are very dusty, but when they are brand new, or if I just take the time to clean it, well, yes, they look very great and it will make turn heads. I can assure you, really. They are very yellow, and if you walk into the night when it's very dark outside, and probably that the only thing that people will see is two shoes walking in the street, and they won't see you. Really, when I was talking to walk when they were brand new, I was looking forward and the only thing I saw was my two foot down there, even if I was not looking at that place. So I love the look, really. Now let's talk about comfort. Well, they are not called Nimbus for nothing. Nimbus is a kind of cloud, and that's how it feels. It feels like if you're walking on a cloud. They feels like slippers. Really, it's like if you go walking with slippers, but with the comfort of a running shoe. I use them mostly for walking. I did run a bit with it, about 75 kilometers, but I mostly walk with it. I'll come back on this later. Let's stay in the comfort, because for walking and running, it is very comfortable. You got a lot of hair getting into it. It never gets hot in there. And that's bringing us to the next point, and it's about the sole. Because it's one part of the comfort. It's their gel. It's very soft. You kind of have like a resort when you put your foot on the ground. It's just so soft and comfortable. It's not the most thick sole you can find. If you want those very thick one, that's not the one. But well, it was just perfect to me. Seriously, it's very comfortable. Now, let's talk about the grip of that sole. It's very made for asphalt. It will stick to it, really. You have a very good grip for asphalt. Even if it's raining, there is no problem. It will grip on the asphalt. Now, if you want to go away, it's not too bad. You can go on gravel, you can go on dust and all those things. I mean, it make the job, but it's really not made for that. By the way, that's my new walking shoes. Now, if I go take a walk in the city, that's my going to shoes. And that's a big thing because I used that shoe for almost everything before for about 10 years. I mean, not that one, but that model. That's the Salomon XA Pro 3D. It just goes everywhere, and that's why I use that one for so long. But this one is so comfortable that if I go walking to the city, I go with that one on asphalt. Of course, I did take it on gravel and all of those kind of other terrains sometime. It does the job, but the sole is just not made for that. You don't have that kind of grip or that kind of grip. It really made to grip on very, very flat surface. Also, if you go on that kind of field, you have a little protection on front. I mean, it's not the biggest protection you will find on a shoe, but for a running shoe, that is very, very impressive. I mean, you got something. It's way better than nothing. Like what you can find on most running shoe. And even on the side, you can't see it. I mean, you can't feel it, but there is a little protection all over that place. It's not the big thing, but if you knock your foot on a big rock, well, your toes will not be completely destroyed. They will just be a little bit destroyed. That's a big thing. Well, there is cord. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of attachment systems. I like the system of Salomon. It's just so much quicker. See, you want to detach it, it's made. You want to attach it, well, that's made. I love that system. I don't like to spend so much time when I want to put my shoe. So I don't like that. And one stupid thing is that Asics do it on some other shoe. You've got that system just right here. Why is it not on your other shoe? But that's fine because I only attach them once and I just never detach it because, well, you can do that. Probably actually you can see that's not a good idea, but you see it's on my foot just right now, and if you want to remove it, well, that's it. It's made. So because of that, well, it's fine. I don't like that attachment system just because I don't like to spend time to put it on my foot. So that shoe is elastic enough so that you can stretch it, put your foot inside, and yeah, it's tight enough. So that's all right. Now let's talk about water resistance. It's not. It's not. Well, you have two little layer of net just over here, and well, if it starts raining, your foot gonna get wet almost instantly. So no, you don't have any protection against water. And even here, the tongue, there is absolutely no protection. It will just go inside right now. Now, is the water stays inside? Yes and no. I mean, it's not like that Fuji Trabuco Sky. I love that shoe for if you want to go mud running or that kind of thing. The water just go out instantly. As you can see just right here, there is some hole so that the water can evacuate. You don't have that technology on that shoe, but it will eventually evacuate. So if it's not raining and you go jump into water, you're gonna have some for a few 100 meters, and then you will be fine. Of course, it will remain wet. They will not dry up very quickly, but it will not do for many kilometers. It will eventually go away. It will just remain wet, and make sure to dry them when you arrive at home because it will remain wet. Now let's talk about the tongue. I really love that one. I want to see that on more shoe from right now. It's because it's very elastic. That's the first time I experienced it. And well, it's very, very light because, I don't know, it's just very, very light. It's very thin. And the thing I love about it is that when you put your foot inside, if you're not so well, you just do that and you're fine. It's just take it just make it fit to your foot. It really, that system is wonderful. I love it. Final point, the lifespan of the shoe. Well, as I said earlier, I probably run, I forget to put it on my Strava account to count how many kilometers I use it, but actually I would say that I run with it about 75 kilometers and I walk at least 400 kilometers. So let's say I use it for about 500 meters. Yes, actually it's very dusty because I use it in many conditions. I never washed it, so it's not that bad if you think of everything I did with it. Yes, I use it on gravel, I use it on dust, earth, I use it in water, rain, I use it in a lot of terrible condition, and it looks not so bad. From the outside, I would say that it's still in a nearly perfect condition. You can feel that it's a very good material. The quality is very good. Of course, under it you can start to see some parts start to getting away after 500 kilometers. I think that's normal, but it's still in a very, very good condition. I can keep running with it for, again, maybe a few hundred kilometers, and I will probably walk even longer than the recommendation. On the inside, maybe that's because I do not detach my cord before putting my foot, so that did a little usage over here, but I've just realized it sincerely. I never see it before, and I do not feel it on my foot. And I've just realized also that there's a little hole on the inside. There's a net that is it starts to aging, but they are 500 kilometers old at least. So no, it's a very, very good quality shoe that will last you for long, of course.
So this is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. And if you need help to find this product online, please see my links in the description. And finally, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can find me back easily next time you're looking for a great review video. See ya!